Hello everybody, I have a pack of Coke flavored Oreos and a can of Oreo flavored Coke Zero. I was really interested to see what these items tasted like when I heard about the collaboration on social media a couple months ago, and I'd been keeping my eyes peeled ever since then. You know, sometimes, even though there's street dates, sometimes things end up on shelves a little bit earlier. That happened quite a bit when I was living in Texas, and fortunately, I was able to find the Oreos about a week ago at a 7-Eleven near me, and today was the first day that I was able to find the Oreo flavored Coke. So I've tried these already, and I had a plan to do a video, and I was, impatient. I wanted to try the Oreos, and I did, and I'll try one again today, and I'll try the beverage too. The Oreo flavored Coke. So they're pretty cool. One of the cookies is red, and you have different variations on the cookie. I think it's just the 3 variations. Yeah. So of the cookies, you can have one with the Coca-Cola, the full Coca-Cola logo on it, which is cool. You have one with just Coke. And then you have one with the 2 Coke bottles and the typical standard Oreo on the back. Something I always thought when I was a child, that Oreos and Masters of the Universe were related because of the little symbol that's right there. Looks very much like, I think it's on his armor. I think it's on He-Man's armor. Can't remember exactly where it is. Maybe it's on his chest, something I can't remember. And anyway, I always thought that was interesting. Red cookie. And then it has if you had the, I think it was like a 4th of July version, it has like Pop Rocks, kind of Pop Rock type candy in the frosting that gives it a little sort of an effervescent feel. And the cookie right there. I'm gonna see, I can't remember what tastes like Coke. First of all, we'll talk about the smell. So the way I can describe it is, and I don't know why this is where my mind goes with these, it just is, and it smells like a Slurpee, if you had a full Coke Slurpee, and it had partially melted, in your bedroom or in the kitchen or whatever, and then you went and you picked it up and you took a drink. That is kind of how it smells, because there's a certain type of like room temperatureness that I don't know what it is in Coke, but when it's sitting at room temperature, there's more of a fragrance to it, and I think that's just with tasting food and smelling food in general. When things are at room temperature, that's when you truly taste the flavors. That's what I've heard anyway. So yeah, so I can't remember if this red cookie has any different flavor to it or not, but we'll now, I can't tell if it's because the cookie's influenced by the cream or what, but let's see if we can do the No, I think the red, there's some sort of Coke flavor to the red cookie, or it's a different flavor, because the chocolate cookie definitely just tastes standard. It has a little hint of the Coke, but it tastes more true to what you'd imagine an Oreo cookie to taste like. So, all right, we'll try from this side. Let's give it a go. Yeah, the little Pop Rocks or whatever's in there creates just that little effervescence that you'd expect in a soda. So I think that's really neat that they added that. I did find it really interesting in the 4th of July ones, which made sense because they were, fireworks. So I thought that was really, really interesting that they did that. And again, I'm going to go back to the kind of like, there's more of a Slurpee feeling here, taste here. Coke Slurpee doesn't exactly taste like Coke. and you get the idea, you get the point. So that's what I would say. It's kind of like a cookie mixed with what a Coke Slurpee would taste like. Do I think they're fantastic? They're interesting. They're interesting. I would recommend anybody that sees, they sell these in 4-packs, actually. This is the pack that I bought from 7-Eleven the other day. So they come in these little 4-packs as well. I would recommend grabbing one of these if you don't want to commit to one of the bigger ones. Just to try it. Even if you just try one, it's worth it. Because, I mean, Coke is Coke and Oreos are Oreos. It's just so unique. I think that whether it's liked or not, or whether it's going to be something that you'd want to have a bunch of, I don't think that's the point. I think the point is to try something that's really unique from 2 great brands and flavors that people, we know them. So it's just really cool. I like it. I dig it. I think it's really cool. So, all right, now this is the first time I'm going to try the Coke Zero. Let's see. Okay. Besties forever for a limited time. That's really funny. All right, let's give this a go. I'm not a big Coke Zero fan. I do like Diet Coke, but just regular Coke in a glass bottle, that's for me. All right, so smelling it, it just smells like a soda. I don't know that I would say, let me cleanse my palate. Some water. All right. I mean, I can smell something. It doesn't necessarily have like a crazy cookie smell to it. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. You definitely get chocolate. Interesting. All right. Okay. So when I went to KU for a while, and when I would go down there, we'd go to Sonic. And being from Michigan, we didn't have Sonic. And so it was kind of unique that I got to go there. I thought it was cool that, I don't know if the people had roller skates on or whatever, but it was just cool. I liked it because it had a nostalgic feel to it. Like I was, going to a drive-in, like an A&W or something like that. But like back in the day, I don't know. I get like that. And I would order chocolate Coke because I heard somebody order that once somewhere. Don't remember where. It was probably on some old show on Nick at Night or something, or some old movie. And they ordered chocolate Coke at like a soda fountain. And so I did that, and I thought it was incredible because they just put I think it was just Hershey syrup or whatever chocolate sauce they have at Sonic to put in their drinks and on their like ice cream and stuff. And it was fantastic. And people thought I was nuts for doing that. And I still, I did it. And I thought it was really great. And I thought, because at that time, you weren't able to get like custom made flavors. Now, if you go to the movie theater, they have those vending machines or the soda machines where they dispense all kinds of different flavors. So anyway, the first 2 sips I took of this reminded me of a chocolate Coke that was put in a can. And there's kind of like a little vanilla hint to it too. So that's probably where the cream from the Oreo comes in. So let's give it another. I dig it. I dig it. I think I like the zero sugar Coke more than I like the Coke flavored Oreos. So yeah. Yeah, food, I don't really know what to do. This is a food review, but let me know what you thought. If you've had these, which one do you like? Do you like either of them? Do you like neither? Do you like both? Would you like one more than the other? Let me know. What do you think? And what do you think of the different color cookie? I thought that was really interesting that they did that. I thought that was really cool. And that would be really funny to find out if this actually had the same flavor as the chocolate cookie, and it was just purely, an image-driven, having it be red made my brain think it tasted different. But if they actually tasted the same, I would like to know if that was the case. So There it is. All right, that's it. Oreo Coke and Coke flavored Oreos. Let me know what you thought. All right, thanks a lot.